Oh boy, what is it? It's February 6th, 2021, and this is, Outdoor Ice Project number 4, I think. So far, they've all been epic fails. I can't imagine why this would be any different, especially because this one calls for a heart-shaped pan to start with. We're going to take a heart-shaped pan, like baking pan, like to make a heart-shaped cake with, and put cute stuff in the bottom of it, and then run a thread all the way into the pan and out of the pan and into the pan. Lay the pan down. See, here's a pan. Here's a pan. It's not heart-shaped. You put stuff in it, like leaves. The one I saw had like a leaf in there and a feather and I don't know some other thing, and then took it outside and filled the pan with all the pretty stuff inside and the rope coming out of it. Put it outside and let it freeze, and then you pop it out, allegedly, and it becomes like an ice sun catcher with the built-in string to hang it clearly in ice from a tree. Already, I'm not doing a very good job of explaining it because I don't know what I'm doing. And I hunted. I asked several people for heart-shaped pans. Nothing. I certainly don't have heart-shaped pans. I don't bake cakes, much less in the shape of a heart. And my friend Laura took a pan like this and showed me. And she kind of started bending it and twisting it and curling it. And she kind of got it into the shape of a heart. So I said, all right, I guess I can do that. And then I needed stuff to put in this heart. So I attempted it myself. So I took a pan like this, and I did everything that Laura did, except mine came out like this. So it's not really much of a shape of a heart at all, and I don't know how I would pop it out. So then I got another one, and I did a little bit better. So this one looks like a heart, right? And she told me it was really important that it looked like a heart on the back because it has to be flat to pop the stuff in. So the instructions didn't say anything about making your own heart-shaped pan, I could have been a star, a four-leaf clover. I would have taken anything. Ace of, spades, clubs, anything other than me having to come up with this, which is not looking promising, but be that as it may. So then I had to find something to hang it up with, and I found these Mardi Gras, actually trout parade beads. So I figured that we can lay that, right? You're supposed to lay that like in here and leave some of it out. So when it freezes, it hangs up on this thing. So we got that. I'm just a, guy with some junk in the house. So I found some stickers that somebody gave me for some stupid reason. Of course, there's a fox. I mean, that's why they gave it to me. I get it. And I found these foam stars from some River Reporter project that never happened. So I guess I can throw foam stars in there. And I thought it would be fitting if I threw at least one miniature water balloon in from failed project number 1. So that's my plan. I bent a pan into the shape of a heart. I'm going to throw all that junk in it. And then I'm going to go outside and fill the whole thing with water and let it freeze. And first, I'm going to spray it with WD-40 because they didn't say anything about getting it out of the pan. Nor did they say to make your own damn pan. So I'll get back to you on the progress of putting all this junk in a pan somewhat in the shape of a heart that I'm going to then fill with water and freeze overnight and see if I can hang it up and pop it out tomorrow. Later. All right, so here's the deal. Our ice heart sun catcher winter outdoor project number 4, part 2. Laura, the aforementioned Laura, heard that I never found a heart-shaped pan, and that I didn't do a very good job of replicating the one she showed me how to make over FaceTime. So she texted me and said that she had dropped off a package of stuff for me, including the pan that she made. Look, see, it actually looks like a heart, front and back. Hers looks like an actual heart. She dropped that off with some stuff to put. Oh, and a heart-shaped. It's not a pan. It's a plastic bowl, I guess, for heart-shaped candy. I don't know. It's a plastic heart-shaped thing that I'm gonna now fill with water. And she brought other stuff. She brought the kind of stuff I said I didn't have. Look, a little heart-shaped thing to make the handle out of. Remember, we have to when we fill it with ice, we leave this much of it hanging out so you can make the handle. And she brought me sparkly, I guess, cool gee-gaw doodad stuff, and some, I don't know what this is, also more sparkly stuff to put in the bowl. All of this is going in the bowl, sparkly stuff from Laura in the bowl. And we're going to fill her heart-shaped pan as well and see how well that works. And she brought me, more importantly, the no-stick spray, because I couldn't find my WD-40. So you know the one that's outside now with all the glitter and other stuff in it is probably not going to be easy to pop out. And I had already decided I'd put some coins in one because I'm so clever, and my house is filled with more stickers of cute little animals and more foam stars. And so round number two is about to happen. I'm going to fill this heart-shaped plastic greased up thing and shove all this crap that Laura brought me into this one and drape this outside of it so that it forms an icy handle. And we'll see in the morning what all this stuff looks like. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. I'm sure. Okay, stay tuned. Well, good morning. Hi, it's Jonathan Charles Fox again from the award-winning River Reporter, Thunder 102 Radio, and I'll be writing and talking about my icy project, which is my attempt to actually have a heart that we've been discussing in the past 2 videos. So it's the next morning, and I have a couple of methods to look at. Here's one of my heart-shaped pans that I have thrown junk into and frozen in water. Here's the second one. God only knows what this is going to look like. It doesn't really look much like I have a heart. And then the third one, which I have more faith in. So here we go. This is the big reveal. Jonathan Charles Fox's valiant attempt to make an art project to prove that he has a heart. So I don't have very good feeling about this one because it didn't get sprayed with anything. There was no Pam. There was no... Well, here we go. Well, it's popping out, dudes. Don't forget, we added that chain to make it... this is our sun... Look! We have a certain amount of success with our very first semi-heart-shaped ice sun catcher. There's the first one. I don't know where to put it, so I'll put it down because we have another one to look at. This one seems less of a possibility of looking like a heart or being successful, but we're gonna crack open my handmade heart-shaped... Oh, there's bubbles in this one. That's kind of unique. Oh, the handle doesn't work very well, and it's dripping, as you can see, and it's got bubbles in it, but it semi looks like a heart. You can see through it. There's that balloon from the very first project. It doesn't really hang very well, and it's kind of leaking, but otherwise it's a tremendous success at Jonathan attempting to have a heart. So we'll put this one back. And the third have a heart made out of ice, which it seems appropriate for me. It's here in the red heart-shaped dish that the constantly mentioned Laura brought to me. And I'm hoping this one is highly successful. This one has the little... Oh, look, isn't that beautiful? It's heart-shaped, it's see-through, it's not leaking, it's got sparkly junk in it, and I think I have a new career. So this is how you go outside, use some water and some junk around the house, and can make your own have a heart ice cold wintry project. Yours is bound to be well, this is awfully pretty. I think this is awfully pretty. So I'm going to call this one a success. This is Jonathan Charles Fox. Dharma the Wonder Dog is inside because it's freaking cold out to match my stone cold icy heart. Okay. Third time's a charm, apparently. I'll see you on the radio. See you in the newspaper. Bye-bye.